Hello everyone and welcome to Skate 3 in Tyngsboro, Massachusetts, which will be the site of today's Division I boys hockey game between the Crimson Tide of Concord High School and the Bishop Guertin Cardinals. Hello everyone, I'm Ryan Richer and joining me today is Tom King. And Tom, you mentioned earlier that when these two teams get together, it's pretty much a defensive showdown.
It's always been that way, Ryan. I mean, these teams are defense. I mean, they're defensive first oriented teams. They always have been. And it's a great rivalry. Guertin Concord always counted on as two of the top teams in Division I, year in, year out. There's been a few exceptions, but it's a little different this year. I think there's a few more teams that are in that bunch of the upper echelon, and a game like this will help sort some of that out.
And the Concord comes in here riding a two-game winning streak, while Bishop Guertin, they've struggled the last two games, losing to Exeter and then tying Trinity.
Well, I think they look at the Trinity game. I think that's coming back off a loss on the road to Exeter. Tying Trinity is probably a good thing for them because they were able to get back to their defensive-oriented style. Right before that Exeter game, they played against Nashua South, and maybe a little bit of a false sense of security because South doesn't have the same type of talent and size that some of the other teams around the league have. So I think Guertin going from South to Exeter, that was a little bit of a stark contrast, and they got back into it against Trinity, and now they play today with a big game. I remember last year when these two teams played this exact same weekend, it was up in Concord, drew a good crowd because these two teams were far and above, even though they didn't win a championship during the regular season, they were far and above the top two in the league. Now this year, as we said before, there's a lot of other teams in the mix, but this is always a good hockey game, always a very competitive game. Again, look for a defensive struggle. Yep,
and Concord in that two-game winning streak beat Nashua South handily, but the goaltending only had to make 9 saves. I bet they'll see a lot more shots on goal today. And we start here today at Skate 3. Concord has the puck. Nope, Bishop Guertin has it now. Puck on the boards. Pass up front to number 4, Walsh. Walsh has it in the corner. Walsh will now pass it
that's
to number
Grados. Greg Grados, number 4 for Guertin. Watch for him today, Ryan. He is the playmaker for the Cardinals. For this team to win, Grados is going to have a few assists.
LaBelle will handle it. Now he'll pass it to number 9, Heath. Heath up the boards. Heath will pass it up to number 10, with Case. Case takes a big hit.
Yeah, Guertin is going to look to establish a physical presence early on in this hockey game. One of the problems the Cardinals have had during the course of the year is, and really the last couple of years, is they haven't been able to settle on a scorer. They haven't had that one kid who they can always look to get the big goal in a game, and that's something that this regular season is going to help them sort out a little bit.
Guertin throws it into Tide's area, and now
icing is going to be called,
go back
right
into
back
the Cardinal
in the zone. Yep.
Already in this first period, we've already seen a lot of physical play from both teams right out of the gates.
Yeah, they'll be physical, but they won't be chippy physical. They will try to establish a tone and let that tone work into the flow of the game. In other words, they won't hit just for the sake of hitting.
Labadini will bring this into Tide zone.
Yeah, Labadini's another kid who's fairly big and can push people around.
Bishop Guertin keeps it in the nice shot on goal, just missed the mark. Garrett with a great save there that time.
Yeah, Garrett had to watch the deflection, and he was able to keep his eye on the puck, which is great puck vision by the goaltender.
Cardinals still keep it in the zone. Another shot by Cato that time for the Cardinals. Tide will just dump this one out, get over the blue line, back into Bishop Guertin territory.
I would look for a real clean game, very few penalties. That seems to be the tone that these two teams set.
Both teams are very well coached, and we're seeing it right now early in this game.
Duncan Walsh for Concord, Gary Bishop for Bishop Guertin.
Newton will bring this one. Shot on goal. It's another great save by Garrett. Cardinals keeping it in Tide zone. Nice pass that time. Just missed the mark. Nice shot on goal. Garrett with another save for Concord. TJ Bond on the shot for Bishop Guertin.
What great puck vision by Grados to get that pass down low.
Now Concord trying to answer, have the puck in Bishop Guertin's zone. puck up against the boards. And the refs will blow this one dead as the puck goes out of bounds.
You saw that right there. Greg Grados, the only one really on the ice who saw his teammates breaking in from the right wing and got that pass right on the tape, but just skating in too deep to get a good shot off for the Cardinals. And the other chance, Tommy Newton, he had a shot from the inside the blue line. He was probably trying to elevate that and get into the upper corner, but he couldn't do it. A nice pad save by Garrett.
Cunningham will dump this in Concord zone. Walsh will flip this one over. And Concord will bring this one up. That's LaCase. LaCase will dump it in the zone.
Yeah, LaCase has got, able to carry that puck out. Half the success of a hockey team is being able to break it out of your own zone and how you're able to do it.
And Garrett will just fall in this one. Like you mentioned, Guertin is the playmaker for Bishop Guertin. He makes things happen.
He makes things happen. When he gets the puck, something usually is going to take place.
Bishop Guertin wins the faceoff. Nice shot on goal that time, just missed the mark. That was Cunningham on the shot for Bishop Guertin.
Good job by Cunningham, the defenseman, to jump on that puck.
That's Labadini who will dump it in.
Concord in a very defensive tone right now, very defensive-minded start for the Tide in this hockey game.
That's Heath for Concord battling with the puck, but he loses it. Bishop Guertin will bring it up. Bishop Guertin dumps it in. This is Labadini chasing down for Bishop Guertin, but he's met by a Concord defender.
Labadini is very good in the corners. Watch out for him when he gets in there.
Puck in the corner. Thurston will dump it back.
Watch this.
Great shot in goal for Bishop Guertin.
That was Grados behind the net with a backhander. It just slid it in, and Garrett just didn't react quickly enough, and the Cardinals are on the board.
Greg Grados, we talked about him earlier. May had to make a big play for Bishop Guertin. They got on the boards first. It's 1-0 early in the first period with 10:56 to go as Bishop Guertin jumps out to a 1-0 lead. Bishop Guertin wins the faceoff.
Let's see, don't know if that was Labadini with the assist. Not quite sure. I have to see who had that assist. They're not on the same line together usually, so have to see.
Bishop Guertin has the puck in Tide zone, and Concord will dump it back out. Now Concord crosses the blue line. Big hit that time by number 17, Akers for Concord. Concord keeps the puck in the zone. Now Bishop Guertin will dump it out. Nice pass that time up front to Grados. Grados, nice move, but this over the blue line.
Just offsides. That was Bond on the assist who got it to Grados behind the net. Usually it's the other way around this time, but those two combine an awful lot either way during the course of the season.
Grados showing his nice stick ability that time, but just got a little bit offside.
Grados is a very good player, Ryan. The kid who's stuck it out. Usually a kid with that kind of talent might not be here his senior year, but he is.
Bishop Guertin on the attack again. This is Bond. Bond just couldn't handle it. We're seeing right now great passing by Bishop Guertin, which is leading to a lot of very much advantage. 1-on-2 on 3, 3-on-5. This advantage for Bishop Guertin, and Concord's defense is a little slow getting back and defending.
Well, Guertin is coming and coming and coming, and I think Duncan Walsh is going to have to start telling his team they're going to have to forecheck a little bit more and try to get a little bit more of an edge in puck possession, because Guertin right now is all over that puck.
Concord won the faceoff. Broken up that time. Bishop Guertin still has it. That's number C, Cato. Cato can't handle it. Now Bishop Guertin will go back, track into their own zone. Flip this one forward.
Guertin caught it a little bit of a line change. They're lucky they didn't turn the puck over right in front of their own bench.
Good point, Tom. Bishop Guertin will dump this into the Concord area. In the back. This is deadly right here. Bishop Guertin dumps it out front. Garrett looking for the puck. Yeah, Concord will get it out of their own area.
When Guertin's behind the net, Garrett has to find it. Well, that was an offensive chance for Concord right there, but they couldn't get the handle on it.
Tanner Heath just couldn't handle it that time for the Tide.
Here's a break.
Breakaway, that shot on goal. Great save that time by Garrett.
I don't know if that shot was earmarked for the net. Coyle got in, Zach Coyle for Guertin got in there, but I think he shot it a little too high, but Garrett, nonetheless, with the quick glove, probably, Garrett's a big target in goal. Probably would have suited Coyle to maybe try to look for the 5-hole or try it wide to the stick side.
What we're seeing right now, once again, Bishop Guertin getting into the open ice and getting shots on goal. This shot that time again by Bishop Guertin.
Concord does not have a shot on goal yet. It's 6-0 in shots in favor of the Cardinals. With 8:57 to play here first period, 1-0 in favor of Guertin.
And that was Greg Grados who scored for Bishop Guertin early in the first period.
Assist to TJ Bond.
We'll probably hear those two names a lot today.
Well, Concord hopes that that's not the case.
Concord trying to get the puck out of their own area. Guertin will keep it in. Shot on goal, that's deflected that time. Concord will get it out of their zone and bring it up into Bishop Guertin territory. Bishop Guertin has the puck. Just whipped that time getting out. Shot on goal, great save that time by Dobbins. Concord still keeping it in Bishop Guertin territory, fighting hard for the puck. Bishop Guertin crosses the blue line, gets it out. Now they'll go on the attack, dump it into Concord territory. Concord will handle it. This is Akers. Akers is dumping into Bishop Guertin territory. Shot that time, but it's deflected by Bishop Guertin. Bishop Guertin now dump it into Concord zone. Puck still loose, and the rest will blow the whistle.
Well, Dobbins, after not facing a shot all game, comes up very big for the Cardinals. What happened was a defenseman inadvertently left Chris Akers alone behind the net, and Akers just found Tim Shear, the junior forward, right in front of Dobbins, and he put one right on Dobbins, and Dobbins right there to make the save. But Guertin, a defensive mistake in their own zone, and it almost cost them.
Concord that time on the fast break, but it's the flight. Big hit that time by number 4, Gregory Grados.
Yeah, Grados isn't afraid to throw the body around, but I think he may be coming out. That's not a good play by Grados, and Guertin loses its playmaker for 2 minutes.
He'll be going to the box now. Great opportunity for Concord.
He'll get charged with interference. 2 minutes, that's 7:29 to go. First period, still a 1-0 game.
Concord on the power play.
But boy, amazed me though how they left Akers all alone in that corner to make that pass. And now we'll get a look at the Tide power play.
Their first shot on goal was pretty much the best opportunity to put the puck in the net.
Probably the best shot either team has had.
Yeah. Great shot that time, and a score for Concord as Ben Thurston just lets one rip and ties the game at 1 apiece with 7:20 to go in the first period.
It deflected somehow into the net. I don't know how. It did get changed, and we'll see if they credit it to anyone down low. But I don't think they probably will. Thurston will get it, but it definitely hit something on the way in.
Concord on the power play, and they capitalized, tying the game at 1 apiece. Concord wins the faceoff. Still 1:40 and change to go in the power play. Bishop Guertin now across the blue line. And they will go into Concord territory. This is Grados. Now Concord will have the puck, flip it back out. Now Concord will have the puck in Bishop Guertin territory. BG will flip it up. Grados just can't handle that one. Right now, Bishop Guertin handle the puck, and the power play is done, and we're back to full strength. Concord,
yeah, I think they gave Thurston the assist. I don't know who they're going to credit the goal with. I couldn't hear it on the PA system.
Yeah. Thurston, great goal that time. Big hit that time.
Yeah, that had to be done. He could not, they didn't want to let him get that shot off. Great play. They have to start not allowing the Tide to get those chances. But again, Grados with that big hit that puts them in the power play hole that they were in. Have to choose your physical play wisely.
Big hit that time across the boards. Bishop Guertin comes away with the puck. Shot on goal, great save that time by Garrett. Newton was Shot on goal for Bishop Guertin. Another shot, that time center pass, but this could not find the mark. We're gonna have another penalty.
It's gonna be on Concord. Delayed penalty here.
And there we go.
And it's going to be, I believe, on 23. Dylan Emerson for hauling down a Cardinal.
Emerson this
on the 2-on-1 break, and see if Emerson is going off. Yes, he is. He's in the box. 2 minutes for probably tripping.
Emerson knew Bishop Guertin had a great opportunity to score, and he just took down a Concord player, and now he'll be going to the penalty box. 2 minutes. Concord, Bishop Guertin on the power play. Bishop Guertin passes it to left wing, lets this one rip. That's Grados. Grados just can't find the mark. And Concord will just send this one flying into Bishop Guertin's zone. Cato will handle this one for Bishop Guertin. He'll bring this one up, going through a couple Concord defenders. They kick it to Grados. Grados will have this one at the right wing. Grados battling that time with Patrick Cannon.
Good job by Concord so far in this penalty kill. Contesting every possession.
Cato on the shot. That's deflected by a Concord defender. Concord will just dump this one in the Bishop Guertin zone. Croteau will handle this one. Coyle will pass it to Grados. Grados being checked. Grados just can't find the mark. He's whiffs that time on the shot.
Well, Lacasse, they've got Lacasse on the penalty kill on Grados, and he's doing a good job to try to prevent Grados not just from shooting, but from getting the passes off.
Coyle will bring this one in, dump it. Garrett stops it.
48 seconds left on the power play for Guertin.
Cunningham shoots, just can't find the centering mark to Croteau. This is Croteau's shot, just wide.
Boy, if Coyle had been a little quicker, he could have pounced on that loose puck and popped it in, but he just couldn't find the handle as that puck was floating out in front. Coyle right there. I think the speed of the puck kind of fooled him a little bit.
Dobbins.
As he had that wide side wide open.
Yeah, Dobbins just sits on the puck and we will have the face-off.
29 seconds left to go in the power play for Guertin. 1-1 to score here, 4:14 left in the first period.
Bond will pass this one over to Cato.
Oh, Lacasse doing a great job on the penalty kill. He has really been a thorn in Guertin's side on this power play.
Bishop Guertin will
This is their last rush right now, Ryan.
Yes. They need to get this one up front.
And it's not going to happen.
Great penalty killing that time by Concord. As we're back to full straight. Bishop Guertin get this one out of their own zone. Pass this one up ahead to Kespo. Kespo finds open man.
Oh, wow,
pretty. Another great scoring opportunity that time by Bishop Guertin. And they take the lead once again. Great pass that time by Kespo.
Yeah, that was Brian Botari on the receiving end of a super pass by Crespo. You know what happens sometimes after a power play? After a penalty kill, you tend to relax a little bit. And Concord did that. Guertin with a great rush. They have great wing side rushes. And that time Crespo proved it. Here's another break for Concord.
Here's another shot on goal. Garrett makes the save. Coyle just could not find the mark, and Garrett makes a nice save for Concord. Going back to that goal, Crespo made a great pass, and Bishop Guertin capitalized, and they take the lead 2-1 over Concord Crimson Tide.
Botari from Crespo. Great rush by Crespo, and then another break right after that.
Bishop Guertin keeps the puck in Concord zone. Concord trying to get it out of there.
Well, I said a low-scoring game. We've already had 3 goals in the first period. They're proving me wrong once again. Here's a break. Oh, and a big play right there by Kaiser for Guertin, because if he had mishandled that, that was a 2-on-0 coming down the other side.
Now Bishop Guertin will get the ball, get the puck in, flip it back to their own zone. Cardinals will go forward. the fleece will be stopped in his tracks. Now Concord pushing the puck up. Shot on goal just wide that time by number 8, Brad Cunningham. Cunningham has the lone goal for the Concord. Concord on the attack again. Will be stopped by Bishop Guertin defenders. Grados makes some nice moves along the boards. Grados still has the puck.
1-on-4 on this line change, and he still brings it down.
Nice job that time, killing some time to get these players on. Now Bishop Guertin still has the puck in Concord zone.
2-1 Guertin, 1:54 left to play in the first period.
Bell will handle the puck for Concord. He'll just flip it over to number 9, Taylor Heath. Loses the puck that time. Shot on goal by number 7, TJ Bond.
Yeah, Bond tried to one-time it, which probably was the right choice then, although if he had time, he might have been able to skate right in.
Puck in the corner. Bishop Guertin zone. Concord shot on goal. Great save that time by Dobbins.
Yeah, Guertin's floating around because they've got a player without a stick. Cunningham lost his stick. Now he can pick it up.
Marceau had shot on goal
and
that
here's
time.
A 2-on-1.
Here's a breakaway for Bishop Guertin. Pass, it just misses the mark.
Bond floats it to Crespo, and Crespo fans at it. The puck was just a little bit wide.
Another shot on goal. Great save that time by Garrett. Now here comes Concord.
Well, if I'm Duncan Walsh, I'm not happy at how many breaks and break-ins Guertin has had on my goaltender.
His defense has not been able to stop Bishop Guertin right now on open ice.
The benefit of a power play goal, that's the only thing that's keeping Concord in this game right now.
Bishop Guertin wins the face-off. And Breast blows one dead. Yeah, with 47 seconds to go, Duncan Walsh is going to have to talk to his team about defending this Bishop Guertin attack right now.
He'll talk to them in between periods, I'm sure. He'll probably be telling them, guys, you're lucky to be only down 2-1 right now.
Case dumps this one in. Actually, that's Marceau dumps this one in for Concord. Centering pass for Concord, just missed the mark.
That line's got great chemistry. Great chemistry between Shear and Akers.
Akers just could not find the handle that time. Bishop Guertin trying to get out of their own zone. Concord doing a nice job keeping the puck in their territory. Bishop Guertin finally gets it out. Now they have a 2-on-2, but Concord's there to defend it. That was Marceau that stopped Bishop Guertin. Marceau now battling in the boards. He'll pass it ahead to his teammate Walsh. Walsh trying to get it out. And that's the end of the first period, as our score right now is 2-1. As the players go to the locker room, we will take a quick break and be back shortly.
Every year, thousands of law enforcement officers are injured or killed by passing vehicles on our nation's roads and highways. These tragedies don't have to happen. Whenever an emergency vehicle has its lights on, move over away from the emergency vehicle. If you can't change lanes because of traffic, or if you're traveling on a 2-lane road, slow down at least 20 miles per hour below the posted speed limit.
Help protect the officers who protect you. Please move over, and if you can't, then slow down. It's the law.
Welcome back, everyone, to Skate 3 in Tyngsboro. And right now, we are about to start the second period alongside Tom King. I'm Ryan Richard. Right now, Tom, our score is 2-1. We thought it was going to be a defensive battle, but right now, we're seeing a lot of pucks getting in the net.
Well, it still could be a defensive battle, but one of the things we're seeing Guertin with a great offensive system flying to the puck. A lot of breaks, 2-on-1, 3-on-2s, some single 1-on-0s. And they really made the most of them with their shots. They outshot Concord 8-2 and 9-2 in that first period.
Brendan Garrett has made some great saves for Concord, but his defense has not been able to help him out so far.
Well, his defense hasn't done too bad of a job in their own zone. Guertin's basically being able to carry the puck out. Concord's not doing a job on the forecheck. That's one of the things that's hurt them. They haven't been able to get any sustained type of pressure and relieve their defensemen of a lot of puck possession duties.
Concord wins the faceoff. Bishop Guertin zone. So we'll go behind the net.
You're just joining us, Guertin with goals by Greg Grados,
Catos.
And also, Brian, is it Batari? Yeah, it was Brian Batari. Grados and Batari, even strength goals in the first period, and Concord with a power play goal, but we will find that out in between the second and third periods because the puck was deflected on that goal. We didn't quite hear on the PA. It's very weak here at Skate 3 as to who they credited with that goal.
Grados has the puck. Center pass in the middle. Grados once again now. Be dumped back into Concord zone. Cardinals player gets roughed up at the boards. Bring this one behind the net. Loose puck battling for it in the corner. Now back into Concord territory. Concord will flip this one up, but it'll be stolen by Bishop Guertin. Now Concord has the puck once again up front to Heath. Without puck, this can't get to him. Bishop Guertin will handle this. Bishop Guertin on the attack now. Bishop Guertin brings the puck up. Bishop Guertin will come across the blue line. Bishop Guertin to the left wing. Centering pass just misses the mark. It's Labadini who this couldn't handle it.
Can't fall asleep against this Guertin team. They may not have the best finishers in the game, but they've got great setup people, and they look to get good shots on goal. But Concord just missed an opportunity down the other end. Lacasse was looking for Marceau, Kevin Marceau, the senior forward, who's a pretty good player in his own right.
Marceau's made a couple good plays today. Loose puck, Concord will handle it. Concord trying to get out of their own zone. Puck will go behind the net.
But boy, in a 5-on-5 game, Guertin has basically controlled it. They've had their way.
That they had, Tom. Concord trying to get the puck out of their own zone. They do so. Loose puck, battle it up against the boards. Puck will go behind the net. Garrett will handle it, but go behind. Now Concord will bring this one out. This one is deflected. Bishop Guertin keeping the puck in Concord zone. Players battling for it behind the net. Looking for it is number 21, Wheeler. Wheeler will dump this one over to the boards. Bishop Guertin takes the puck back. Bishop Guertin will dump it in. Loose puck. Concord will send this one flying back in Bishop Guertin's zone. Bishop Guertin coming up with the puck. Now it's still a loose puck against the boards. Players battling for it in the corner.
Well, this is like watching one of those 10-play long football drives,
isn't it?
You know, where a team keeps possession of the ball. In this case, the puck for so long.
Bishop Guertin will dump this in.
Oh, what a play!
Centering pass. It is a goal by Bishop Guertin. Nice play that time for the Cardinals, but they jump out to a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, that was just pretty, and Concord so out of position that Labadini, who got the pass off, got it to Batari in front. Batari, or not Batari, but rather Tom Newton. Newton juggled the puck. He couldn't find a handle. Finally got it and tapped it in. It's almost like a fast break basket.
With Labadini's goal, it's now 3-1. Garrett will just jump on this puck, and we'll have a face-off in Concord zone.
Newton in the corner just flips it over in front, and it's just unbelievable that Newton get the goal. It was Labadini with the assist. Unbelievable that Newton had the time to juggle it and tap it in front of Garrett.
Now Concord on the attack. Marceau's pass will be deflected by Bishop Guertin defender. Now Bishop Guertin looking to bring it back in Concord zone, but Heath will bring this one in, centering pass to one of his teammates, and Lacasse could not handle that. Bishop Guertin, loose puck. Lacasse will just dump this one into Bishop Guertin's zone. Puck behind the net. Kaiser just handled that for Bishop Guertin.
Now Dobbins is the one who's got to watch what's going on behind his own net. Garrett had been the Concord goaltender, had been in charge of that, but now
centering pass,
Dobbins
shot.
has to worry.
Just wide left
shot
that time.
Was blocked in front that time by the Cardinals because that was a great opportunity again for Concord. Watch out here.
Centering pass just missed mark.
We're going to get a penalty, as you usually do in those situations. You allow a team possession deep in your own zone, usually bad things are going to happen, either a flurry of shots on your goaltender or some kind of a penalty. And that's what we get here.
Tanner Heath was taken
And
down from behind.
His second penalty of the game. See, I think when Grados goes to the box, it's a double whammy. Not only do you give the other team the man advantage, but you take away your best player, your best penalty killer off the ice, and that's Grados.
Yes, see if that hurts Bishop Guertin.
It did the first time.
Cardinals let up a goal. Well, last time they were on Concord was on a power play. We'll see what the Tide do here. Shot on goal that time, puck in the air. Great save that time by Dobbins.
I don't know if Dobbins ever got a chance at that. I don't know if he made it through. We'll give him credit for it.
Concord, great defensive play that time, right? Bishop Guertin tried to get it out of their own zone, but a player tripped up that time. And this is Tanner Heath tried by a whole host of Cardinal defenders, and Bishop Guertin comes up with the puck. Bishop Guertin will dump this into Concord's own zone.
Yeah, Lavandini had a good breakout, but he tripped on a crack in the ice.
Bishop Guertin keeping the puck into the Concord zone as we get a line change here for the Cardinals. Heath will pass this one up ahead to Case. Case will hand this for the Tide. Heath will set things up for Concord. Pass it back. Now looking for a center pass. It wasn't there, so Concord will let this one go back out of the zone. The shot on goal. Great save that time by Dobbins. Lacassis had the shot he wanted, but Dobbins made a great save that time.
Dobbins had to follow the pass, and he did, and it led him to, it led him right to Lacasse, and Lacasse fired it the way he should have, and Dobbins did a great job of getting over from the crease from one side of the goal to the other to make that save.
Cass will flick this one over to Akers. Shot on goal, deflected by a defender for Bishop Guertin.
Yeah, offsides right there as Lacasse couldn't keep it in the zone. 9:09 to play. Second period, 3-1 Guertin, 14 seconds left on Concord's second power play of the game. They already have one power play goal. They're looking for their second.
This time we've seen great penalty killing by Bishop Guertin, not giving Concord pretty much only one shot on goal.
But Concord still had some opportunities though.
Yeah.
And they still have one right here.
Lets this one rip, but it's deflected by Bishop Guertin.
And that will probably do it.
That will kill the penalty for Bishop Guertin. Puck loose in Concord territory. Centering pass just misses the mark that time. And here comes the Concord on a 2-on-2 fast break. Shot on goal, save that time by Dobbins. Puck loose in the middle, and it'll be stop the play.
Well, Concord doing a better job. That power play kind of sparked them a little bit.
And we'll have a face-off this time.
Coming off the ice, Ryan White, the freshman forward, he came out onto the ice in place of Grados and wanted the puck, and the pass just skipped over his stick, and that gave Concord that opportunity.
Here comes Bishop Guertin on the attack. Centering pass, shot on goal, just misses the mark.
Well, Guertin again with those great rushes, and I think we're going to see either the puck get out, we're going to see a high sticking call on Concord. Those odd man rushes, Ryan, they're always going to give you trouble.
Casey White just couldn't handle the puck that time on the shot on net.
And going out for a high sticking call with Concord, Taylor LaBelle, the sophomore defenseman. And Guertin will be on the power play for the second time in this hockey game, leading 3-1 with 8:20 to play in the second period.
Bishop Guertin wins the faceoff. Bishop Guertin setting up their offense. Pass in the corner. Shot on goal, just misses the mark. That was TJ Bonds on the shot. Puck loose behind the net. Bishop Guertin handles it. Center pass, nope, deflected that time. Bishop Guertin still has it and keeping it in Concord territory. Concord looking to get it out, and they do. Now we have a little fast break here. That was Lacasse who just couldn't handle the puck for Concord, and Bishop Guertin will control it.
I think Lacasse gave up on that play far too early.
Grados lets one rip.
Yeah, deflected up. But I thought Lacasse, if he wasn't able to get the break in, could have drawn a penalty. You know, he was ahead of the play, and when that happens, you know, somebody usually tends to make a mistake with the stick on the defensive, on the all of a sudden defensive side, but Lacasse gave up on it and Guertin retained possession.
Yeah, we're seeing Lacasse with the speed make a couple moves, but that time, like you said, looks like he just gave up on the play.
7:22 left in the period, 1:02 to play on the power play. Guertin called for icing on that. And that will enable the Tide to have a face-off in their own zone.
Guertin wins the face-off. Dump this one in the corner.
Well, Lacasse is really active on the penalty kill, as he was earlier.
Yep. Concord will dump this one back in. Dobbins will make a nice play that time. Pass it to his teammate. Pass that time. Bishop Guertin will bring this one up.
Yeah, they're having trouble breaking it out of their own zone on this penalty kill, thanks to Lacasse. Can't seem to find the open man. Not a very good power play for the Cardinals. They really never got a good shot on goal. They've got 36 seconds left in it to try to produce something.
As Bishop Guertin leads right now 3-1 with 6:56 to go in the second period.
What a big opportunity it would be for them to cash in on a power play goal, because I don't know if Concord's got the offensive power to come back from a 3-goal deficit.
We haven't seen it yet today, Tom.
So Guertin's really has an opportunity, and again they make a mistake.
That's his Cannon. Cannon makes a nice play, but just couldn't handle the puck.
And it's going to be a penalty on the Cardinals. Interference is going to be called, and I believe, is that Grados again? No. It's going to be on Keating, I think. Chris Keating is going to get the, no, not Keating. Terenzoni.
Yep.
Interference. So a great job by the Tide there. You know, that was Pat Cannon. Did a good job, the sophomore, to create some havoc, get a little bit of a break, and now Guertin loses the chance on the power play. And Concord will 4-on-4 for the next 8 seconds, and then Concord will have about a minute 46 power play.
Bishop Guertin up ahead, crosses the blue line. Bishop Guertin, now Concord has the puck.
Action is slowed down, Ryan.
Yes.
It's really bogged down all of a sudden.
Marceau takes a big hit that time. Bishop Guertin will remain with the puck, trying to get it out of their own zone.
Concord now on with the man advantage. Terenzoni in the box for interference.
Nice defensive play that time by Bishop Guertin. Concord will have to backtrack. Lacasse flips this one over to Akers. Akers couldn't handle it. Akers fighting with the puck. Concord controls the puck.
Watch out right there.
Oh, just
an
misses the mark. Lacasse just could not find it.
Unbelievable, he had an open net.
And Bishop Guertin will dump this over. Great play that time by Tanner Heath. Kevin Marceau to keep it in Bishop Guertin's zone.
Yeah, this is a good power play for Concord. They've got great penetration.
Center and
Watch
pass.
out.
Shot on goal. Great save by Dobbins. Concord still has it. Shot on goal this time. Puck still there. Just couldn't find the mark.
You got to watch out for Lacasse on that left side. He's wide open.
Tanner Heath, couple shots on goal. Just
Finally.
could not get it.
Great power play by Concord. Shots in the period, 4-1 in favor of the Tide. Guertin's only shot on goal has been a goal. And they lead it 3-1, 5:02 to play in the period. 28 seconds left on the Concord power play.
Concord finally getting some pressure on Dobbins, but Dobbins made a couple of great saves that time on the power play.
But boy, Lacasse with that open net.
Yeah.
Wonder if Pete Johnson is able to replay that in the post-production.
That's the one you need to see.
And that's one you'll need to see over again to see how, in fact, he was not able to convert that.
Well, Bishop Guertin on the attack. Concord gets the puck. Now they got a 2-on-2 here. Shot on goal, deflected by Bishop Guertin defender. Bishop Guertin will bring it back out.
Grados
takes a big hit across the boards.
And that'll do it now. Both teams are at even strength. So Guertin survives.
Concord dumps this one
Concord now
in.
1 for 3 overall on the power play.
We're going to get offsides here.
Yeah, we're going to get a penalty.
Oh.
We're getting a penalty on Guertados. Another penalty. I believe it's going to be a slashing call on Guertados. That is his third penalty of the game.
Wow. Like you said, when Guertados goes down.
It's one of the weaknesses Guertin's had this year. They've been taking a lot of bad penalties, I think. I think that's one thing Bishop will probably have to address as the season goes on.
And especially, like you mentioned, you can't afford to have your best player in the penalty box. Bishop Guertin has the puck in Concord zone.
That's TJ Bond trying to kill this penalty off. Doing a good job.
Centering pass, just couldn't handle it for Bishop Guertin.
TJ with a good penalty. Are we going to get another penalty?
I believe we are.
We're going to get a Concord penalty because of the play of TJ Bond. And going out for the Tide to draw the 4-on-4 now is number 15, Taylor LaBelle. Gets caught with a slash of his own.
Bond did a great play that time,
So
bringing the
now
puck
we
up
go-
and shot on goal.
Now we go 4-on-4, and I think this favors Guertin because I think they've got more speed. And they'll have a power play eventually for about 35 seconds.
Cato just couldn't miss the mark.
So right now we're at 4-on-4.
Another shot with that time by Cato. Garrett makes a save. Players battling for it in the corner. Cato keeping the blue line. Duden will handle it for Bishop Guertin.
You needed the winger to come down the left side, and there was nobody there.
That play is broken up by Concord, but Bishop Guertin gets the puck right back. Puck behind the net. Concord comes up with it.
This is a critical juncture in this hockey game, Ryan, because Concord gets back in it with a goal. Guertin can almost clinch it with a goal.
Yes. Bishop Guertin looking to set up a play here.
2-goal lead in hockey is the toughest one to protect.
Cato let this one rip. Great save that time by Garrett. Puck still loose. Backhander. And Garrett makes another save.
Garrett with
Duden,
a great
shot
job.
for Bishop Guertin.
A great job by Garrett to see where the puck was and make the saves through two screens. 3:01 to play here in the period. 3-1 Guertin leads.
Yeah, like you said, Garrett, nice save that time.
34 seconds left in the 4-on-4, and then Guertin will have a power play for 24 seconds.
Concord wins the faceoff. Puck loose in the corner. Dumped out, go back into Bishop Guertin zone. Cunningham will pass this one up front to Botari. He'll dump this one into Concord's territory.
Boy, Guertin controlling the puck in this 4-on-4.
That they are.
And then they'll have the man advantage, and they do in 1 second, and now
The Cases couldn't handle that one, and Bishop
Guertin
Guertin
out of
comes
the
up
box,
with the
and here
puck.
we go.
Furtado's coming out of the puck strong. Concord will handle this. Flip this one into Bishop Guertin territory. And Garrett will stop this one and cover it. We do have a face-off in Concord zone. 2:01 to go in the second period. Our score is 3-1. Bishop Guertin on top over Concord. Here on National Z TV, I'm Ryan Richer alongside Tom King.
Oh, that's it for the power play. Guertin's done, and now it's 5-on-5. Guertin's had the edge in this too.
That they've had.
2 minutes to play in the period.
Shot on goal just misses.
3-1 in favor of the Cardinals.
Bishop Guertin controlling the puck.
Well, I tell you, Ryan, I think where Guertin's really controlled it is they've done the better of the play in the corners.
Yes. We're seeing them grind it out, get loose pucks. Concord comes away with this one. Concord passes this one up. Dump this one into Bishop Guertin's zone. Chasing that down. And Concord will come up with it in the corner, met by Bishop Guertin. Bishop Guertin will just dump this one into Concord zone now. Milan trying to chase that one down for Bishop Guertin. Takes a big hit that time. Well, Concord passes one up.
Got a break here.
Akers just can't handle it. Akers will just dump this one in the corner. Bishop Guertin will handle it now.
Well, nice play by Keating for Guertin on defense to make sure Akers wasn't able to distribute the puck.
We've seen a lot, even when looks like Concord has the little fast break.
Deflection here, watch
defenders have been able to stop a shot on goal that time. Grados.
Grados knew he had one. He had an opening and he just had the puck deflected and didn't reach the net. Because I don't think Garrett would have seen it.
Puck still loose. Puck goes over the blue line.
He
will have to retreat.
Got caught in change there. And not able to have the handle on the puck.
Grados makes some nice moves. Centering pass, shot on goal, saved by Garrett.
Garrett trying to get a little too fancy. Not Garrett, rather, but for Guertin.
Crespo.
For Guertin Crespo. Thank you, Ryan. Trying to get a little too fancy and almost had another opportunity after letting the puck slide off his stick to regain it, but Garrett there to break it up. Just never had the handle on it. But see, look at the vision by Grados to find him down low.
Yes, we can say it all day. When he's on the ice, he's the difference maker.
Right.
Grados wins the face-off shot on goal, and that'll be the end of the second period as Bishop Guertin adds to the lead as they're up 3-1. As players go back to the locker room, we will take a break with them.
Mom, Dad, I need to talk to you. I'm scared.
I don't think I can go back to school tomorrow. There's a guy and some of his friends who are after me.
They hate my clothes, the way I talk, everything about me.
I know.
You're stupid and ugly.
Did you hear me? I'm scared.
Listen to what they have to say. Take a stand. Lend a hand. Stop bullying now.
Welcome back, everyone. Here is Skate 3 as we start the third period. Bishop Guertin versus Concord as the Cardinals are up 3-1.
Well, they wasted no time either. That was a very quick intermission.
Yeah. Puck in Concord zone. Players battling for it against the boards. Great play opportunity right now for Concord. Concord on the fast break. Shot on goal. Great save that time by Dobbins.
That's one of the few opportunities that Marceau has had in this game. And he fires it right on Dobbins.
Marceau, instead of attacking the net, just let it rip.
We did find out in between periods it was Chris Akers who got credited with that Concord power play goal back in the first period.
That's the lone goal right now for the Crimson Tide. Right now they have the puck in Bishop Guertin zone, see what they can do with it.
It's a big stretch for Guertin, Ryan. They got Trinity, who they've already tied, as that puck just goes wide. Trinity, who they've already tied, Concord today, and then they have Central in a week.
Wow.
So that's lining them right up there. You know.
Good thing is though, head coach Gary Bishop will know how good his team is early in the season after playing those teams. So we're gonna have a face-off in Concord zone. Concord wins the face-off. Grados is there to get the puck. Grados battling up against the boards. Passes it up front, but it's deflected that time by Crimson Tide player. Rushing to the puck is there. Dobbins to make a great play for Bishop Guertin.
Yeah, good point, Ryan. Dobbins made the play he had to make, which was coming out of the net and slapping the puck away. And we get an icing call here.
And this puck will be brought back. Yeah, Concord had an opportunity, a little fast break, but Dobbins came out of the net to make it a great play that time. Bishop Guertin from stopping Crimson Tide from having any scoring opportunities. Carlos handles the face-off. Let's one rip. This hits the puck.
Hits the bar. Hits the crossbar.
Certainly had some range on that one.
That was Grados with that shot, wasn't it?
Yes. Another shot on goal. That time just misses.
Tell you what though, Guertin, they need that 4th goal.
That won't put this one away.
I would not feel comfortable until you get that.
This is Thurston. Thurston now shot on goal.
Because of chances like that. You know, Akers puts that right in on net. Dobbins has to make that save and steer it wide and hope there's no one there for the rebound.
This is Gradados passes across the ice. Shot on goal that time, just over the head. Made by Bishop Guertin. Passes center. Concord defense is there to meet it and gets it out of the zone. Players battling for it against the boards. Now Concord will bring this one up. Lets this one rip. Great save that time by Dobbins. Akers just lets it one rip.
Well, Concord 3-0 in shots right now here in the early part of this period. I'm sure Duncan Walsh told his team, look, you're down 2 goals. You're not going to win this game unless you shoot the puck.
Something that they haven't done in the early periods. Puck goes along the boards. Bishop Guertin comes away with the puck. Puck keeps it in the zone of Cardinals. Now it comes out. And here comes Bishop Guertin. Nope, puck will be brought back to center ice.
Yeah, the question is, how defensive oriented does Guertin want to be in this period? Do they want to nurse a 2-goal lead, or do they want to continue their aggressive forecheck, which has really worked for them for 2 periods?
I think I'm with you, Tom. I think the aggressive forecheck has definitely worked for them, so might as well go stick with it. Don't want to give the Crimson Tide any hope of getting back in this ball game. Loose puck, Concord will handle it. Concord trying to let this one fly out of the zone. They do. Concord comes away with it. Nice little move there for bet by defensive player Bishop Guertin. Concord off the backtrack. Lets this one in the zone. Dobbins makes another save for Bishop Guertin. Akers Marceau once again letting this one.
Well, Concord's a little bit, you can tell, Concord is the more desperate team on the ice right now. If I'm Gary Bishop, I don't like the way this period has started for my team. They don't seem to be playing with the same intensity that they did the first 2 periods. Even though Gradados had a great chance and hit the crossbar, after that happened, Guertin seems to be taking these odd man rushes for granted. I don't think they can do that.
Bishop Guertin clearing this one. Nope. Puck stays.
And there's
in
a perfect example of it right there.
Nice little move that time by Marceau, but Marceau just can't handle it. Another shot on goal that time. That's Heath. Dobbins being tested early in this 3rd period.
You had 4 players with a chance to take the puck out of the zone, and they all botched it.
This one just gets past Curtis, and this will go back in the Concord zone. Concord trying to get this one out, and they do. Bishop Guertin will take this at center ice, dump it back in. Garrett is there to stop it. And we have a stop on the play.
Offside, delayed offsides, and it will come back the other way. Face off in the Guertin zone. 10:53 to play in the hockey game. 3-1 in favor of the Cardinals over the Concord Crimson Tide.
Parker wins the faceoff. Shot on goal. Dobbins with another save.
You are watching high school hockey here on Nashua's ETV.
That was Dustin Walsh with the last shot for Concord. Concord wins the faceoff. Concord will dump this one in the corner. Puck still loose along the boards. Players battling for it. Gradados will come away with it.
There you go.
Gradados will lead the charge. He passes it up ahead. Bishop Guertin now into Concord zone. Dump this one in the corner. Gradados back with the puck. Gradados makes a nice little move. Gradados centering pass just misses the mark. That is Bond who just couldn't find it.
All right, Bond had an opening.
Oh, this one just goes through the legs of Keaton. Concord will get the puck. Concord will bring it up. Bishop Guertin will dump it right back into Tide's territory. Back to center ice it goes. This will go back into Bishop Guertin. Shot on goal. That was broken up nicely. Refs will blow this one dead.
.9:38 left in the period, 3-1 in favor of Guertin. No let up right now in the Cardinals now. All of a sudden, as they finally discovered they could get some chances, but they need more than Grados to make those chances happen. I think that's one of the things that Gary Bishop is going to stress to his team as the season goes on. He needs to find another playmaker.
Bond had an opportunity to score, and we've talked a lot about him.
And Bond can make plays, but they're on the same line. He needs to see that other line come through with some playmaking.
Bishop Guertin will pass this one up ahead. Just shot on goal. Garrett with the save. Atari was the one shot that one for the Cardinals, and we'll have a face-off in Concord's territory.
First save that Garrett has had to make in a while.
Yeah, the Tide have really put some pressure on Dobbins. Garrett comes up with the save that time.
And they could be doing it again.
Here comes the Cardinals. They push the puck up Guertin's territory. Nice check that time in the boards. Players battling for the loose puck. Bishop Guertin comes away with it. Bishop Guertin now will put this one forward. Now Concord will have it. And Garrett will just pass it to his teammate. That's Marceau. Marceau will dump it to the boards in the corner. Bishop Guertin will come away with a shot on goal. Garrett with a save. Another shot on goal that time for the Cardinals. Concord looking to get out of their own territory. They dump it up ahead. And shot on goal. Dobbins makes a nice save.
He makes a nice pad save, and then he looks to see if there's anybody there for the rebound. And Concord's probably lamenting that there wasn't anybody there because they had a chance to score.
Puck behind the net. We've got 8:22 to go in the third period as Bishop Guertin's up 3-1 over Concord.
Starting to hang on by the edge of their blades right now, the Cardinals. They're getting beaten down the ice.
Concord's starting to pick up the pace here, attacking more on offense. They dump this one up ahead. It's a 1-on-2 for Concord. Centering pass that time just misses the mark. Shot on goal, deflected by a defender.
This is the Akers line. It's the line that's done the most damage for Concord all game long.
Bishop Guertin looking to get out of their own zone. They do, but Concord has the puck in the back. They retreat. Pushes this one forward. Here comes Concord again. Lets this one rip. Another pad save that time by Dobbins.
Thanks to the defensive pressure, Lacasse probably didn't get off as hard a shot as he wanted to.
Bishop Guertin looking to get the puck out of their own zone. They do. Now they got a 2-on-2 that time. Another shot on goal that time. Just gets past Garrett. Oh, another great save by Garrett. Wow. Two good saves that time by Garrett.
Well, I tell you what. For some reason, Zach Coyle gave up on the play originally because he was in. If he had stayed in, he would have had an open net to shoot it. But that puck after that save, Coyle was way back away from the puck. He needed to skate in and didn't do it. And it was just by luck that he got another chance at it with a backhander.
We've seen a couple times today.
But that time, Garrett was in position.
Yeah. We see a couple times today players on fast breaks just give up on the play.
Just give up on the play. He had Garrett out of position and he just wasn't there. Oh, here's a break now. If Bond can get it, no.
Broken up by Concord's defense. Now they bring up the puck. Shot on goal, just wide that time for Concord. Puck goes on the boards.
Gotta give Guertin credit for getting back. They've gotten back defensively pretty well in this game. And it's going to be an offside, I believe.
Refs blow this one, and we'll have a face-off in Bishop Guertin's zone.
6:47 to play. Clock ticking down on the Tide, trailing in this game 3-1. Cardinals, if they win this, would have a loss, a win, and a tie in their last 3 games.
As they tied Trinity in their last game. Bishop Guertin won the face-off.
4-1-1 in Division I. Concord would drop to 3-3. Here's a break. Nope.
He has Grados centering. It is goal by Grados, his second of the game. And now 4-1 Bishop Guertin. That one should do it with 6:28 to go in the game.
That's the equalizer. A great job of Guertin to really the most important pass was the puck out of the zone, and I didn't see who did it, but Crespo on the left wing finds Guertados, and Guertados tips it in. So Guertados with 2 goals, and it's now a 4-1 Cardinal lead. But that's just a great job of Guertin to break out of the zone. They've done a good job of that today. They have done a great job defensively to come out of their own end.
And we've seen a lot of that today. Especially it helps when you got Guertados in the middle. Made a nice goal that time.
He's just a nice player because when he's on the ice, you know, he's quick with the shot. He's quick with the pass.
The only knock on his game right now is this staying on the ice after those 3 penalties today. Bishop Guertin on the attack again. They bring it into the Concord zone. Goes around the net. Centering pass. Shot on goal. Saved by Garrett. Concord tried to pass this one up ahead, but deflected that time by Bishop Guertin's defender, and they will dump it back in the zone as we get a line change for the Cardinals.
Yeah, I think with the way things have gone on the ice today, unless a miracle happens, this game is going to be in the bag for Guertin.
Bishop Guertin just trying to take some time off the clock now.
And stay tuned for more sports programming here on Nashville's 99, E99. We're going to have the Concord Guertin girls game for you. And we did a girls game last year with Guertin against Lebanon, and it was fantastic. We're looking forward to that one as well.
Like you said, we were talking about the girls program for Bishop Guertin earlier, that you believe that they're on the verge of becoming one of the powerhouses.
I think they're knocking on the door to be a contender. I don't know about a powerhouse, but knocking on the door to be a contender.
Concord now has the puck, centering pass, shot, and it's a goal for Concord. Maybe a little too late for the Crimson Tide.
If you're Gary Bishop, though, you don't want to see that because now you're right back a minute 24 later to the same point where you were, you know, just basically, you know, trying to nurse a 2-goal lead. That's not what you want to see. You wanted to be able to relax a little bit, and your team now has all of a sudden handed one back to the Tide.
Kevin Marceau on the goal for Concord. Now it's 4-2 with 5 minutes to go in the game. Concord dumps this one in. Dobbins lets this one go around the boards. Concord adding the pressure now, trying to make this a 1-goal game. Concord will dump this one up forward. Concord will hand this one.
Well, Cass had an assist on that goal, as well as Tanner Heath.
Here comes Bishop Guertin, bringing his shot on goal, just wide. Well, this one is going to be brought up by Concord. Concord.
It's a break now.
Break right here.
He's in.
Shot on goal. Oh, nice save that time by Dobbins. Walsh could not find the mark.
I don't know if Dobbins even got a piece of that. I don't know if that was completely high or not. He might have deflected it. We'll give him credit for one, but Concord now with 10 shots on net. If you're Duncan Walsh, you're saying, where was this the first 2 periods? We needed it.
Oh, you mentioned they had, what, 6 shots on net?
4 shots.
Wow.
In 2 periods. I'm not, by my count anyway.
Yeah.
No, 6, you're right, 6 shots. 6 shots in the first 2 periods.
It seems like when you're down a couple goals and you need to get them fast, you just start playing a little more loose and letting things fly. That's what Concord's done in the 3rd period, but they still trail 4-2 with 3:49 to go.
They're 1 goal away from right back in this thing. They're back in it already, but they're 1 goal away from basically having Guertin be very, very nervous, trying to nurse a 1-goal lead. Guertin's got to play with a little bit more. Again,
Concord wins the faceoff. Shot on goal. See? This one gets deflected. That was Marceau on the shot. He already scored 1 in this period, looking for another.
This is, if I'm Bishop, I don't like the puck possession here. This is really dangerous.
Bishop Guertin hands the pass, try to get out of their own net. Players getting dragged around.
No
Bishop Guertin comes up with the play.
Surprised at that, they let that go. Or did they?
I believe they didn't. And they're going to call
they're going to call
Guertin.
it on Guertin. Not what you want to see. I think there was a little bit of a cross-check reaction by the Cardinals to the non-call. That was,
I believe that's Aaron Cho that's going.
Aaron Choi going out.
Box.
Ouch.
Now the Tide with the power play.
See, this is what happens when you start running around in your own end. One team gains a little bit extra momentum, and now all of a sudden they're back in it, down by 2 and with the man advantage.
Especially with only 3:23
this is
to
a
go.
big kill, because if they kill this, you're down to 123 left and a 2-goal lead. So Guertin really needs to kill this penalty. This is huge. I tell you, Guertin Concord, you never count anything out.
As we're seeing right now. Yeah, it seemed like at the beginning of the third period, Bishop Guertin came out a little nonchalant, just skating around, and Concord's coming full steam ahead, and it's kind of hard for Bishop Guertin to pick it up.
The more desperate hits, right. Once you lax back, it's tough to get that engine turning again.
Because they were so dominant in the first 2 periods, and then the third period, you know, they haven't really shown that type of energy that we saw in the first 2, and now Concord could possibly have a chance to make this a 1-goal lead as they got the penalty with 2 minutes to go. They got a 2-minute penalty with 3:23 to go in the ballgame.
Face-off on this power play for Concord will be in the Guertin zone, just to the right of the goaltender Josh Dobbins. 3:23 to play. It's a 4-2 Cardinal lead, but Concord is coming on strong.
Aker wins the face-off for Concord, and they dump this in the corner. Akers will pass it back out. Marceau passes it up ahead. Nice shot that time by number 4, Dustin Walsh. And now here comes Guertin. Cartados tries to bring it up, but Walsh will handle this one. Walsh will dump this one in.
12 shots on goal by the Tide in this period.
Concord keeps it in the Bishop Guertin zone. Here's Walsh. Walsh centering pass. It's shot on goal, saved by Dobbins. Akers had a nice chance there for a scoring opportunity.
And here's a foot race with Gratados going for the puck.
Gratados comes away with the puck. And he has the puck stolen from him now. Concord will...
And now he's got to zip up ice.
Concord will dump this one into Bishop Guertin zone. Concord comes away with it. Shot on goal. Dobbins with the save. Actually, this one goes in. Goal that time scored for Concord to make it a 1-goal lead with 2:27 to go in the game.
Well, that was Tanner Heath. Tanner Heath with the goal.
It looked like from here, Dobbins made the save, but this squeaked by him.
Yep, that was one that Dobbins should have had. It got underneath him. And what happened defensively was Heath was able to skate around Austin Cato and get that shot on net. And now we have got a hockey game. It's a 4-3 game, 2:17 to play. And you know that eventually the Tide will pull their man, Garrett, out of the goal and get that man advantage back.
Concord looking to tie this one up. Centering pass shot, saved by Dobbins. Cannon that time, let one rip. Just almost got past Dobbins for the goal, but he was able to stop it.
They have outshot Guertin 15-6 in this period. And if you're Gary Bishop, you say, well, this is what my team needs to learn to do, is put the game away against a good team. 4-1 lead with 6:28 to play in the hockey game, and now it's all of a sudden 4-3.
The Case and Gratados will face off.
Again, Gratados can't do it alone. He needs some help.
Concord will switch players. This is Heath. Gratados wins the face-off. Bishop Guertin, a shot on goal.
That was quick.
Yes.
Very quick.
Concord has the puck.
They are buzzing. Look at this.
Pass. Shot on goal, just misses mark. It is a goal for Concord as they tie it up. Chris Akers for the Tide as we got ourselves a tie ball game with 1:48 to go. Wow, Todd, just like that, the Tide score and tie things up.
Unbelievable. Concord showing the life, and they buzzed around, and once they got the puck out towards the blue line, they were able to set up their offense. And that's what happens.
And Bishop Guertin, it looks like they're in disbelief right now. They can't believe what is happening.
4-4. A shocker.
1:41 to go. Concord will push this one up.
Just great pressure by Concord. And Guertin just was never able to answer it.
This is Gratados. Gratados trying to make something happen. Try to center pass, but that one is deflected.
Well, you said it. Grato's trying to make something happen.
Shot ripped that time.
He's been hit in this period.
Like you said, he can't do it alone. Bishop Guertin
just
controlling
got
the
caught
puck.
standing around and not being able to maintain puck possession.
Concord will dump this one in. Bishop Guertin will have to backtrack.
A shocker here at skate 3. 4-4 the score.
As we are under a minute here to go.
Uh-oh, watch
Concord
out.
center pass. This is Walsh, saved by Dobbins.
19 shots by the Tide in this period. That's going to get you something.
Yes, and we've seen what it's got him so far.
You get 19 shots off on net, you better score 2 or 3 goals.
Puck still loose. Goes back into the Concord zone. 30 seconds to go. 4-4 game here.
Even if this ends in a tie, which I don't think it will, you know, in the overtime, I think somebody's going to score. Even if this ends in a tie, it's a disappointment for Guertin.
Yeah, you're up by, what, 3 goals?
Up by
that one?
3 goals with 6.5 minutes to play in the hockey game.
And now they've let Concord come back into this game, scoring 3 straight goals. And we're tied at 4 apiece with 23 seconds to go. Face off in Bishop Guertin's zone. Concord wins the face-off. Going behind the net as Concord gets hit in the
our heads
boards.
have turned to our right the whole period. If I'm Guertin, I just want to get some rest and get this thing done and into overtime.
Players is killing the puck as we're under 10 seconds to go.
Watch out, here's one more final chance.
Shot on goal and a save by Dobbins with 3 seconds to go. That was Marceau who let one go for the Crimson Tide.
Wow. 20 shots.
And Concord is going to pull their goalie.
Well, with 2 seconds left, they have nothing to lose. This is a face-off. Grados is probably going to try to get back the other way into the corner. Because if he doesn't anything else.
There we go. Grados wins the face-off, jumps on it, and we are going into overtime as we're all tied up at 4 apiece. Wow. Just like that.
Well, we said you're off camera, I think, before the start of this game. This had a chance to go to OT, but when they were up 4-1, it was 6:28 to play. I didn't think that there was a chance at all that Concord was going to be able to come back in this hockey game, and they have done it with 3 different goal scorers. They've gotten goals from Marceau, from Tanner Heath, and from Chris Akers, his second goal of the game, and that one coming with 1:48 to play to tie this game up. And overtime is the order of the day.
Pretty much Bishop Guertin dominated for 2 periods, and then Concord just came on like gangbusters, scoring 3 goals to tie things up. With overtime will be 8 minutes.
8 minutes of sudden death. So first goal wins.
And the way Concord's been playing this last period, they've come on strong. Bishop Guertin needs to find a way to pick it up again. Like we said, Grados can't do it alone.
Don't know if it was fatigue. Don't know if they just kind of got relaxed. They stopped taking the body. They stopped being able to handle the puck. They turned the puck over. They would get beaten on plays on the wings. Just very uncharacteristic of what they had shown through the first 2.5 periods of play. But I kept warning you as this period went on.
That you did.
They didn't like what I saw out there. From the Guertin perspective.
How many shots did Concord have on goal?
Concord had 20 shots on goal in that period. 20
you said,
shots.
When you got 20 shots, something needs to happen.
Something's got to happen. And really one soft goal. The only goal that Dobbins probably wishes he would have back is that shot down the wing by Heath.
And that was the first goal that got things going in the third
Well, that
period.
was the second goal.
Yeah, oh yeah.
First goal was kind of Dobbins was out of position, you know, flopping on the ice, and Concord was buzzing around. That really opened the door. And then when you get the power play, you know, that made a difference. That's the one thing Guertin needs to do, stay out of the box. Concord's got 2 power play goals on the day. Their power play is too good for them to be able to go in the box. So here we go, sudden death overtime. If it ends after 8 minutes in a tie, it goes in the books as a tie.
Bishop Guertin already has one tie on the record as they did tie with Trinity in the last game. Grados will handle this for Bishop Guertin. He passes it back out, shot on goal. Garrett with a nice save.
But how big was that miss earlier by TJ Bond when he had that chance on the rush?
That would have been the difference maker right now, but we are tied at 4 apiece as we are in overtime. Concord looking to get out on his own, but Bishop Guertin, here comes the Tide.
But you get to the point now where every time Concord's got the puck now, you hold your breath.
Akers chasing.
That lax defensively.
Shot on goal, Dobbins with the save.
All right, the tension in the crowd. The fans are really on the edge of their seats here. You can hear a pin drop at skate 3.
I think they're in awe of what has happened in this third period.
I don't have a good feeling about this. I just think Concord is, you see it here right now. Guertin had that rush, but Concord came right back and got a quick shot on net.
Players going down is trying to retrieve the puck. Center pass, but no one's there. Bishop Guertin trying to gather their own zone. They do. Concord now passes it up. Go ahead. Shot on goal, just wide. That was Thurston.
So tough in this game.
Bishop Guertin now on the attack, but this was met by Concord, and they pass it back to center ice.
Yeah, Concord's done a good job of stopping Guertin down the middle. Guertin's strength has been on the wings.
Concord has it.
Oh, this is dangerous.
Shot on goal, deflected by Bishop Guertin. Now here comes Bishop Guertin.
It's a 3-on-2 right now.
Marceau makes a nice play to stop that fast break.
Marceau does a good job to get back.
Now here comes Concord trying to bring up. Oh, a big hit that time. Akers takes by 3 Bishop Guertin players.
Akers has really been the guy who's made things happen for Concord. Oh, watch
here
out!
Comes Concord round the back. Oh, Jess gets
hit her, Heath.
Dobbins with a nice save.
I'll tell you, Dobbins, good job to stay awake when the rest of his team didn't. I don't know how Heath ended up with the puck alone, but he got it. And a wraparound attempt just doesn't make it. But the face-off, and this is one thing, Guertin has not done a good job on face-offs in the third period either.
They just lost Tanner Heath. But Dobbins was able to make a good save.
They lost him was right. And see Concord, almost another face-off win for the Tide, but here's a break.
There comes
2-on-1.
Good opportunity this time. Center pass is goal!
TJ Bond with the goal.
TJ Bond with the overtime goal, and Bishop Guertin wins it in overtime. You said someone needed to step up for Bishop Guertin. TJ Bond makes it happen for Bishop Guertin as they win 5-4 over Concord.
TJ Bond all the way down from Crespo. Crespo on the wing. The Tide won the faceoff but lost the puck along the boards, and Crespo ends up with it. Skates down left wing, finds TJ Bond. This time Bond connects the Cardinals. A skate 5-4. But I'll tell you what though, you look at Duncan Walsh. He's sitting there, he's just kind of stoically saying, "Oh, we had it, we came back and didn't quite get it done." But Guertin Concord, it's always entertaining hockey when these two teams play.
And that's what we saw today as our final score is 5-4. Bishop Guertin now improves to 4-1-1 on the year, while Concord falls to 3-3 and ends their 2-game winning streak. Tom, from start to finish, it looked like it was going to be a blowout, but Concord made it in a game.
They certainly did. And come away, a great rally by the Tide and a great job by Guertin to come back, and Gary Bishop talking to Duncan Walsh. They're friends. They all always get together after games. I'm sure they'll probably get together somewhere else after this one. A great game, great entertaining hockey, and there's a great thing by Grados. He is a class act, comes over and makes sure he shakes Duncan Walsh's hand because he wanted to say hello to a good hockey coach in Duncan Walsh.
Grados, a heck of a play today. Yep. Scored a couple of goals for Bishop Guertin. As things wind down here at Skate 3, I'd like to thank everyone here on Nationals ETV, our audio director Mike James, our camera guys Tim O'Neill and Jim McLean, alongside my partner Tom, who will be back today for the girls' game. I am bowing out, so Tom will be taking over. Our final score here at Skate 3 is 5-4. Make sure you tune in for the girls' game, Bishop Guertin versus Concord. Have a great day, everyone.